I'm the deputy chairman of the state of Illinois Black Panther Party, Fred Hampton. And a lot of people don't understand the Black Panther Party's relationship with white mother country radicals. A lot of people don't even understand that word that Elbridge uses a lot. But what we're saying is that there are white people in the mother country that are for the same types of things that we are for stimulating revolution in the mother country. And we said that we'll work with anybody and form coalition with anybody that has revolution on their mind. We're not a racist organization because we understand that racism is an excuse used for capitalism. And we know that racism is just it's a byproduct of capitalism. Everything would be all right if everything was put back in the hands of the people. And we're going to have to put it back in the hands of the people.
On December 4th, 1969, there was an early morning ambush at 2337 West Monroe on the west side of Chicago. This was the home of the deputy chairman of the Illinois chapter of the Black Panthers, Fred Hampton, which he shared with his pregnant girlfriend, Deborah Johnson. The apartment had other Black Panthers inside who were visiting or staying with Hampton at the time. One of those people was 22-year-old Black Panther Defense Captain Mark Clark. The police entered the apartment and fired over 99 bullets at the sleeping occupants. Today, we will be examining the execution-style murders of Mark Clark and Fred Hampton, the captain and the chairman. Mark Clark was born at 5:45 p.m. on June 28th in 1947 in Peoria, Illinois. He was the ninth child of Fannie Mae Clark and Pastor William Clark. His father was the founder of Holy Temple Church of God in Christ. After seeing white officers release dogs on black protesters in Birmingham, Alabama in 1963, which resulted in many injuries, Clark decided to join the Peoria branch of the NAACP. He was just 15 years old. Clark helped fight discrimination in education, employment, and housing. Under the leadership of John Gwynn, the former president of the state and local NAACP chapters, according to Gwynn, Clark was a leader who could call for order among teenagers when the adults could not. Clark attended Central College in Peoria. Clark joined the Chicago chapter of the Black Panther Party after reading its literature and its 10-point program. Clark organized the Peoria chapter of the Black Panthers with help from Pastor Blaine Ramsey. Clark also established a free breakfast program at Ward Chapel AME Church in Peoria. But the church members were concerned that the free breakfast program would draw FBI attention and voted to discontinue the program. Frederick Allen Hampton Sr. was born on August 30th, 1948 in Summit, Illinois. Hampton moved with his parents to the Chicago suburb of Maywood when he was 10 years old. Hampton's parents worked for the Argo Starch Company. Hampton started preparing weekend breakfast for other children from the neighborhood. In high school, Hampton led walkouts protesting the exclusion of black students at school events and so that officials would hire more black teachers. From an early age, Hampton was a charismatic speaker and a natural leader. At the age of 14, he organized a student chapter of the NAACP in Maywood, and that chapter soon grew to 700 members. He led a march on the Maywood Town Hall and organized to build an integrated swimming pool there. After he graduated from Proviso East High School, the administration asked him to come back to mediate a confrontation between black and white students, and then they had him arrested when he did so. Hampton was influenced by Malcolm X, the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, or the SNCC, and the realities that he had observed and experienced in the movement. Hampton consistently spoke out strongly against police brutality. His politics were becoming more and more militant. In the fall of 1967, Hampton enrolled in Crane Junior College, later renamed Malcolm X College, which was the center of radical black activity in Chicago. He continued his dynamic organizing there and injected a new militancy into the student body. During 1968, Hampton, Bobby Rush, and several others organized the Illinois chapter of the Black Panther Party and opened their offices at 2350 West Madison Street on the west side of Chicago. By this time, Hampton had been expressly targeted by the Chicago FBI office, which was already quite experienced in disruption tactics and techniques, having taken several sophisticated actions in the mid-60s that were designed to exploit and exacerbate political division. William O'Neal was born on April 9, 1949. From a young age, the native Chicagoan lived a life of crime as a car thief on the city's west side. In 1966, when he was about 17 years old, he was caught stealing a car and driving it across state lines. If he had been arrested by local police, he might have languished in prison for years. But instead, he was tracked down by FBI agent Roy Martin Mitchell and his movement, and this movement would change O'Neal's life, not to mention the life of Hampton and Clark's, forever.